We're gonna go through 5 exercises that don't require any equipment that you can do at home that would be a great warm-up before running or even a basic strength training exercise. We're gonna take a ground up approach. So we're gonna start from the ankle joint, work into the knee, work into the hips in a linear motion, work into the hips in more of a lateral and rotational movement, and then finish off with some core stability work at the end. So I'm going to set up against the wall, use the wall as leverage. What's gonna be really important for this one is I'm emphasis on the front foot and I'm keeping this heel glued down to the ground. The heel has to stay stuck to the ground. Using the wall for leverage, I'm gonna try to push my knee over the toe as far as it can go, bending the knee while keeping that heel glued down to the ground. I'm gonna hold this position for about 5 seconds and then rock back off the stretch. This is a knee lockout. It is also going to stretch the hamstring behind the knee and help with tracking in my patella and in the front of my knee joint. So what I'm gonna do here is pull this knee back towards my chest. I'm holding behind the back of the knee and I'm gonna try to straighten this leg out, lock this position out and hold, and then relax and control it back down. Trying to keep this moving in a straight line. Lock it all the way out, hold that lockout. It will be stretching from the hamstring, slow and controlled on the way back down. I would do 5 to 10 reps of this exercise. This is going to be an alternated single leg lower. This exercise is going to work on the hamstrings and the mobility and flexibility of the hamstring, but also work on my ability to activate and fire my hip flexors. So this is a really good hip exercise. We're working hip on one side, hamstring on the other. I'm gonna put my hands out to the side, palms glued down to the ground, raise both legs up in the air, try to keep the legs as straight as possible, and I'm gonna alternate single leg lower, slow and controlled, take momentum out of the equation, all the way down to the ground, while trying to keep this leg as straight as possible. I'm gonna meet back in the middle and then alternate to the other side. Slowly lowering the leg to the ground, trying to keep the opposite leg straight and meeting back in the middle. My goal on this, as I drop this leg down, is to still be trying to force this leg back so I'm opening the hips in opposite directions. This is a 90-90 hip rollover. We're gonna add a glute stretch to it, so I'm gonna show the glute stretch at the beginning. I'm set up at 90 degrees on the front leg, 90 degrees at the back leg from the hip and the knee. I'm gonna square my shoulders towards the front knee, keep my back straight as long as I can, and lean into this front hip stretch in the glute. I'm gonna hold the glute stretch for 5 seconds, bring myself back out of it. Then I'm going to open the back leg first, open this hip, and slowly, again without momentum, under control all the way over the top. Bring this knee down to the ground, reset to this side, back straight as long as I can, stretch into the glute, hold it for 5 seconds, bring it back up to the top, open the hip first, sitting tall so my back is as straight as possible, and reset back to the front. We would do 3 to 5 reps on each side. This is a core stability exercise. We call it a dead bug. So you start on your back, feet are up, hands are up, like a bug on its back. Arms are gonna be straight, knees bent at 90 degrees. I'm gonna reach the opposite hand and opposite leg into full extension, pause, and then return back to the middle. Reset, alternate to the other side, reach back into full extension, pause. When I'm in this fully extended position, it's very important that my low back is staying flat down to the turf. Always meeting back in the middle first and then alternating to the next side.